Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Bossy, and welcome back to another one of my videos. And today we're going to be talking about DLC 4 Revelations and where this map is going to be taking place. So we know that the name of the map is Revelations, according to the end of the Gorod Krovi Easter egg, but what we don't know is where this map is going to be taking place. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. After they collect Nikolai's soul in Gorod Krovi, they finally have all the souls they need. Then Richtofen opens up the giant portal in the sky and shoots all of the souls up into it, except Richtofen's. Now, I've seen a lot of people speculate about whether or not Richtofen is going to be in the map at all, but I'm going to vouch that he's most likely going to be in the map. But if he is in the map, then where is his soul? Why isn't it traveling up with the other three? And maybe they don't need the 1.0 soul because maybe that soul is just pure evil and they would rather have the 2.0 soul get sent up there. But then why doesn't he kill himself right in that moment and send himself up there? I don't know, maybe he didn't even collect his 1.0 soul back in the giant, because after all, we do believe that he recovered his own soul, right? Every other time we watch him take a soul from a character, the summoning key flies up and does the floaty thing it does, but in the giant, that doesn't seem to happen. Maybe he just lied about taking his 1.0 soul. I don't know why he'd do that, but it seems that everything went according to plan, because none of the characters were freaking out after they witnessed only 3 souls being launched up into the portal. So I'd say that it's likely that either Richtofen 1.0 soul is already up there somehow, or the 2.0 version is sending himself. But again, it wouldn't make sense if he did, because he didn't leave Gorod Krovi. He stayed with them after the Easter egg. But the question is, where did the souls go? If we remember the map Origins, the Easter egg was about the giant portal in the sky that led to Agartha. That portal looks like the same exact one in Gorod Krovi. So does that mean that the original 1.0 characters are going to Agartha? The whole objective of Origins was to send Maxis up to the portal and have him meet Samantha in Agartha. After that, I'm not really sure what happens because it just shows the cutscene with the kids in the house. Another thing that kind of makes me think that the portal in Gorod Krovi leads to Agartha is the fact that the Origins logo looks exactly like the Revelations logo in terms of the texturing on the letters. So where are we really going? I mean, it seems like Agartha is very plausible considering all the things that I already said, and the fact that it's believed that the Keepers that we've seen in multiple occasions are a part of the ancient race known as the Vril Ya, and the Vril are beings that live in the center of the earth. They even have the black sun symbol on their clothes, which kind of even furthers the proof that the Keepers are somehow tied in with the Vril and Agartha, because the black sun is said to be the thing that powers the Vril. The same power that was used to create the staves, or the staves I should say, the swords and the bows. A lot of Black Ops 3 Zombies story rides on the Keepers and the Apothicans and whatnot, so I guess it wouldn't be too far-fetched to say that we could go to the place that they reside and fix everything. If you didn't know already, there was a cipher in Gorod Krovi that says this: Cronorium excerpt, and then a bunch of numbers with a question mark at the end, I guess. Once the Great War ended with the defeat of the Apothicans, the Keepers ascended to become the wars of all universes. The surviving Apothicans were cast out, banished to the Dark Aether beneath creation. After eons of exile in the Dark Aether, the Apothicans evolved into twisted creatures that now bear little resemblance to their Keeper brethren. The Apothicans' ceaseless desire is to re-enter creation to consume and corrupt all the universes. It is the Keepers that guard against these perpetual attempts to re-enter creation and guard against any beings that may have fallen under the influence of the Apothicans. So apparently, somehow the Apothicans have escaped the Dark Aether, which, if you didn't know, is the place Samantha went to when she was in control of the zombies. That's why when you see the Keeper and Dreisendrache emerge from the MPD, he's all dark and whatnot. Spooky shit, man. But again, like I said, the Apothicans have escaped and are wreaking havoc across the universes, and I'm gonna assume that with everything going on and all of the Great War implications that we've been getting from ciphers and images across all the maps, we could be trying to send these Apothicans back to the Dark Aether in DLC 4, or maybe destroy them once and for all. So it would kind of make sense if we went to Agartha, considering all the stuff that's presented to us. But again, none of this is solid fact. I mean, there are plenty of other theories on where we could go, some of them being London, based on some of the newspaper scraps in Der Eisendrache, Atlantis, Egypt, Paris, Poland, the moon, even hell itself, and probably the most weirdest one being inside of the summoning key itself. So again, there are a shit ton of theories on where we could end up in DLC 4, but in my personal opinion, I do believe that DLC 4 could definitely take place in Agartha, considering everything presented to us. I mean, just imagine being inside of that map. I mean, what would that place even look like? I kind of imagine the land rolling inwards instead of outwards, like the outer portion of the earth. So you could just imagine that it wouldn't have a sky. You would just look up and then you would see more land. So that would just look absolutely insane, but again, it's just speculation. One last thing I wanted to mention was that Jason Blundell himself mentioned that with all of the clues we currently have in all of the DLCs, we can figure out what the next map is going to be. He says that they have to put the whole picture together, so in other words, they have to use Shadows, Giant, Der Eisendrache, Zetsuba no Shima, and Gorod Krovi, and if they use them holistically as a whole thing, they can work out where number 4 is. I'd say look in different mediums. It's not always ciphers, right? Listen to the music, look at the textures, look at the ciphers. It's a multimedia hint or clue. He even said that DLC 4 is completely finished and ready to go, so the hype for DLC 4 is outstanding, and personally, I can't wait for it. What I really care about is if we get to play as the original 1.0 characters again, because after all, this is the very last Zombies map in the storyline, so why not bring back the OG characters and let us end it nostalgically as well. So I am super hyped for this map. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think the next map is going to be. Give me all your theories and speculation, but that's gonna be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a rating, please subscribe, and have a wonderful day. See you in the next one.